Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for March the 4th to March the 10th. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. And this is if your sun, moon, or rising is in the sign of Virgo. All right, so I've already meditated, shuffled the deck, and cut them and done your spread here. Now, what I have is the overall energy here. For those of you this is meant to resonate with, you can click off if this isn't you. This is Virgos that are married. And this is your overall energy here. This is your card. I feel that some of you are bored. Maybe you're bored in your marriage, or you're just bored overall. Some of you could be focused on one thing in particular. Some of you here, this is a father figure who's important to you, someone that you look up to, that you admire, someone you go to for advice. And if this is you coming through, this could also be an Aries. If this isn't your father figure or someone that is superior to you, this could be your energy coming through as being that person. And maybe you're just bored, and maybe you don't feel comfortable in expressing yourself. I know Virgos sometimes have well, never mind. Okay, but we do have here a father figure, a boss figure, could be the husband of your children. Maybe they're bored, maybe you're bored. In the foundation here, we do have the Queen of Cups. So this could be intuition. This could be someone who's being bored. See how she's looking out into the ocean like, gosh, is this all there is? I want something more. Here we have the Eight of Swords. For those of you that are wanting something more, that are bored, I feel that you're in this position that you're complacent and you're not wanting to. You could make your way out, but you're just, maybe you don't know how. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're not willing to do the things that you can. Maybe you feel that you can't communicate with your partner anymore. Maybe the communication is just two different places. Here we have crossing you as communication. Just as I said that, I didn't. This could be the communication is just like you don't even know what to say to each other anymore. Now here, crowning you, we do have the Ace of Wands. So this is what you're thinking about. It's like you want to feel passion. You want a very new beginning. And some of you could be doing that, because this could be something that it could be a variety of things. It could be a little bit of the love segment and then the career segment, however it applies. But we have here a new beginning. We have wanting a new beginning. That's what you want. Now here we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, I'm going to try to not be negative about the Knight of Wands, but in my experience, every time this shows up, it's someone who is very self-centered in their wants in a relationship. They just want to do what they want to do when they want to do it. And oftentimes it's someone who is just very sexual, and it's just a sexual relationship, okay? And that's all there is to it, no depth. So this could be someone you're involved with. Here we have the or it could be something that's requiring your attention. Maybe there's someone that you're, moving in on. Because here, the reason I sound so biased is moving out. We do have a choice. We have the Lover. So someone has a choice to make. And also another card where there's more than one person involved is we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is a sense of juggling. So someone's juggling two people in this reading, whether it's you or your partner. Five of Wands here in the advice. So this is saying to maybe if there's any differences, try to just rise above and don't make mountains out of molehills. There could be some discrepancies going on with one party that you're involved with. And I feel like this being in the advice, is it saying to not to really go there. Seven of Pentacles in your environment. So I feel that this is mutual boredom. I feel that someone else is bored. They're either focused on their work, or they're just waiting. Maybe they're waiting on you. Maybe they're waiting on you to give the relationship, like, save me, save this relationship. I don't know. But we're going to clarify as we get further in. Two of Pentacles and hopes and fears. Again, fearful of dropping the ball, getting busted, fearful of not giving. I think you know what I'm saying with this juggling, Okay, so naturally you're going to be fearful that you're going to drop something. Yeah, you're going to lose one of these balls here. Now, some of you, this could be financial. This could be juggling your finances, and finances can be very hard to come by. Let's clarify the Emperor for Virgo. We're going to dig in here. Why is the Emperor here for Virgo? Not that much digging in now. Come on. Why is the Emperor here for Virgo, please? Let's just do one card. Emperor, Two of Wands, a decision, a crossroads. What path to take, what way to go, another two. Queen of Cups and the Foundation. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. King of Wands. So we have a king and a queen, not of the same suit. Let's clarify the king and queen of wands, or Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. What are the energies around the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands? Eight of Wands, communication. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so I feel that this is a couple, and I feel that it's a couple that is like night and day. I feel that one is more emotional, just on a different level, and one is more sexual. I feel that the communication here with this Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, another repeating card, Eight of Wands, I feel that you guys have changed so much that once upon a time this was probably a King and a Queen of Cups, or a King and a Queen of Wands. Now it's a Queen of Cups and a King of Wands. I almost feel, I know this is too specific, but and disregard this, but I'm just thinking out loud, but I feel that it's almost like one woman who's going through her menopause and one man who still is in his prime, and maybe she doesn't want to, or vice versa, or maybe she wants to, maybe she's feeling sexual and he is not. It's almost like a disconnection in that way, like growing apart, you know. Not bad, just a thing. But I feel that the communication is definitely off. Now, for some of you, this could be where you have a new beginning, a new choice to make with the Lovers here between a water sign and a fire sign. And maybe you're communicating with both of them. And you're not quite sure with this Eight of Swords, who do I pick? It could very well be that. And you could be focused on one more than the other. So that's another approach on it. But the Hierophant is in the deck, so that's why I'm going with the marriage and the juggling here. All right, so Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, persevering. You're wanting that hot, passionate, this is usually the good sex card. Persevering, wanting to acquire that. So again, I'm just going to stick with that. That's who I feel this is meant to reach out to. So it's like you're persevering, like maybe night after night, you know. This is too specific, but it's almost like someone's like, oh, please, are we going to have sex tonight? No, not tonight. I don't know. I need to change the course of this reading, I think. Okay, now we have the Knight of Wands. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands and let's get something different here. Okay, so we have Judgment. Knight of Wands, someone taking action, moving. They're going to do what needs to be done, and this is Judgment, like they're going to rise above. And this is 20. So something that's come to completion more than once. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands here. Okay. Seven of Cups, some confusion. Right now there's confusion, not sure what to do, how to handle a situation. And I feel that it has to do with communication. Some communication has gotten fuzzy, confusing. Could be for those of you that are single with these two choices that you have. And you're just not quite sure what direction to take. All right, so the Five of Wands. We have strength and advice. Okay, so just be strong. Don't be anxious or get in your head too much about it. And pick your battles is what I'm getting here. But don't stress about it. Just have strength. And if you owe an apology, apologize. Don't go to bed angry. For those of you that are coupled. Seven of Pentacles. Someone in your environment is waiting. Someone could be bored. Someone in your environment could be secretive, keeping a secret from you. Two of Pentacles. And someone could be waiting to see how things change, but just not talking to you about it. We do have communication issues with one person out of the two here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Virgo, please? Okay, Eight of Swords. This came out in the reverse. I'll read it both ways, but leave it in the reverse. So, hopes and fears, worried that the ball is going to drop. Now here, being in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the upright, this person can remove themselves from the situation at any time. They have the power to do it. They may be at a standstill and not quite know how to do it, like in a tactful way or without hurting someone's feelings. But this is in the upright, so this is almost like you don't want to move out of that position, someone doesn't, or they want to, but they don't know how. And they're tired of juggling. Let's clarify the Lovers for Virgo, please. What are the energies around the Lovers, okay? So we have the Knight of Swords. The decision's going to be made. It's going to be made rather quickly, and it could be an emotional decision. Here's what it could be. For those of you that are single and you're going between a water and a fire sign, a decision can be made very quickly, and it may be for this water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So that could be that for those of you that are single. For those of you that are in a relationship, it's going to be for the one that you have the longest connection with. Page of Earth. Okay, so the advice coming to you is maybe you guys need to go out and ground yourself, which you guys are pretty grounded anyway, Virgo. So this is maybe there's one person that you're putting on a pedestal. Maybe you're putting something on a pedestal and giving it too much of your attention. I feel with this coming out in the advice, it's telling you to not be so focused on one thing. Some of you, it could be sexual, but almost take like an approach to where you're not putting one thing on a pedestal, because here we had, it's like these two go hand in hand. And then also we had, I think we had the Seven. Yeah. It's almost like some of you, it's saying not to be confused or delusional or beguiled. Maybe take a more pragmatic approach and more down to earth. And anyway, that's what I've got for Virgo. So for those of you that's resonated with, let me know. If not, check your moon or rising. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.